All right, we were able to secure post-game interview with our TESPN Player of the Game, as voted 2-1. One person on this panel did not vote for you, but we did. No. So Keaton Gregory joining us. Another great game for Keaton.
Appreciate you.
Didn't get a chance to get the stats, but got to be in the 20-point area, I would think, and probably double-figure rebounds as well. So Keaton, first of all, how did it feel tonight to play in a packed gym in front of your home fans and be the man to lead the way?
I mean, it was absolutely awesome. Like, as you can see, like on the stream and everything, like super packed. These are by far the best games of playing, and it just feels like amazing getting these wins and like in this kind of environment. Really fun, really awesome energy, especially when we're playing well. It's just amazing. It's a great feeling.
I view you as a real leader on this team and in this program, and you're a captain, right?
Split.
As a sophomore?
Yes, sir. Split.
Which is pretty unheard of almost. So regardless if you have the C by your name or not, you're one of the leaders of this team. So y'all come in on a 3-game losing streak.
Right.
2 of those by 2 points right at the end.
Right.
First quarter, get a 12-point deficit.
Mm-hmm.
There could have been a feeling of maybe here we go again.
Right.
But you seem to be the guy in that late first quarter who put the team on your back, and also seemed like there was a real conscious effort to get you involved.
Absolutely.
A lot of good post entry.
A lot.
So what was the mindset coming in to break this losing streak, and how did it feel when it didn't start well and you made the decision seemingly, I'm going to put this team on my back?
So even despite the losing streak, I've been able to pick up a little bit of confidence over the last couple of games, a little bit more confidence than normal. So that was definitely big, and when we were down, like we just needed to get something going, especially energy. So that was what I tried to do the most, just try to bring that energy, whether I was scoring the ball or being the most vocal or playing defense. But we talked about it in the timeouts where we found success throwing into the post, so there's a timeout where we just kept going straight to it.
And in recent games, like you said, your confidence has grown. What specifically is making you so confident right now? Is it, well, I was going to give you a multiple choice, but I don't even want to put words in your mouth. Just why is your confidence maybe the highest it's been, certainly at the high school level?
I would say the number one thing to that is just my teammates trusting me. Knowing that your teammates trust you, like you could play so much more loose, such a better mentality, and having those guys like on my back, like behind me, it's a great feeling, and it really gets me really gets you going better. And I would say that's like the number one thing, knowing that my teammates got my back and they trust me, and they're looking to me to make plays.
All right, last thing. This was a 3-game week. Next week is another 3-game week. I know, of course, we all want to take it one at a time, but just looking at the 3 games in a snapshot, senior night against Woodbury, thought the performance up at Woodbury was one of the best games the Titans played all year.
Yes, sir.
But their team was some talent that can beat you if you're not on your A game.
Right.
And then, again, not to look ahead, but you're going to get a chance to play Wednesday in what I think is the best rivalry in all of Richmond high school basketball over at Benedictine. And so looking ahead just a little bit to next week, what are your thoughts as you enjoy this one but turn the page?
Like you said, Woodbury and Benedictine back-to-back. Even though we beat those 2 teams, still nothing to sleep on, like you said. Especially that BCP game, they're going to be coming with a lot of energy. They got a lot to prove against us. So they're going to come out ready to play, and we just got to be ready to play too and don't sleep. And we won't, but it'll be a fun one. It's going to be a really fun week.
Yeah, so Keaton, I got one great game, by the way.
Appreciate you, bro.
Like we said, 3-game losing streak. What's the message from Coach Blazer and from all the teammates? I know you talked about trust, but what's the message to all the guys, get back on the right track?
Right, so 3-game losing streak, biggest thing was just stick with it, stick with the process, it's late in the season. This is time when guys get tired. We just got to stick with it, stay together. We really focused on trusting each other and really like staying together with each other. I mean, our team's like a family. So, and we've had some guys out this week, sick. Having everyone back tonight really brought that family feeling back, and there's no better feeling. So when we stick with it like that, we could overcome anything.
Well, in my position, having the great privilege to work here on TESPN, and I've literally, I think, seen more Trinity basketball games than anyone talked about in the broadcast.
For sure.
Been coming to these games since 1997. Played 128 games in high school, coached 300 some at the varsity level and a couple hundred more at the JV level. I've pretty much seen it all in Trinity basketball. And for Titan Nation and the fans of this school and this program, believe it or not, the question I get asked the most is, what are the guys like on the team this year? And I can unequivocally say that this young man standing next to me right now is an awesome person that anyone who ever stepped foot on this campus, that ever got a Trinity diploma, that ever wore the green and blue, would be proud to call a Titan and a teammate. And he's doing it on the court, off the court. It was a real honor and pleasure to have Keaton Gregory join us tonight. Keaton, have a great weekend and good luck next week, my man.
Thank you.
And with that, we'll sign off. Thank you so much to Will Hampton, Cooper Hobbs, Tori Burston. I'm Rick Hamlin. Have a great weekend.